Yo guys, what is up? It is Chris, and today I'm gonna be playing The Letter, which is like a horror visual novel type deal. And it's typically not my game, but I figured you guys might like it. I didn't see many videos on it, so it's like a little original. And maybe like, since there aren't as many, then people come to me, and then I'll get more well known. But you know, that's not what I'm all about. I'm just about like a hobby thing, man. I need something to do whenever I'm bored, and that's what I'm doing. But I mean, hey, if people come and they're like, if I put them in a good mood, that's good too. But you see the bars at the sides of the screen, I'm sorry about that. It's just right there. I have an ultra wide monitor, but the resolution only go up to 1920 by 1080, so it's a little crappy. Anyway, let's jump right in. What the? Oh, okay. The Ermengarde Mansion. There we go. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxembourg, humble ambassadors of peace and the beloved by the people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Dang, what a shame, man. The good always die young. Why? Well, anyway, back to this. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde, whatever. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited, and that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsays of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still falling upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation placed their property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck? Thanks, man. Isabella. Oh, it's like modern. Can I? No, I'm declining that.
Hello? Isabella? Are you there? Where are you?
Oh, I clicked. My bad. A familiar, jittery voice comes from the other end. Dude, this voicing is good.
I'm
Dang.
at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits.
You don't know that! They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond. Dang, man, that Isabella, dang. She's nice, like, her voice, dang good. But, like, that other one, nah, she seems a little snobby. Not snobby, but, like, grouchy. Plus, Isabella, she ain't that bad looking either, from what I can tell. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
Right? I look up from my phone to see Rebecca, giving me a question.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started?
Oh wow, like now it moves and stuff too, and like even right there she's
You're
like
working
freezing.
together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
As soon as those words had left my mouth, Becca let out a soft
What's so
chuckle.
funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character.
I don't know, man. I thought it was pretty hot.
I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all.
Well, can you blame her? I mean, that's a creepy house. Some people died in it.
I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
You're sweet, but I couldn't do that to you. I'm sorry.
Or Ashton.
Same
We
thing.
can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect when she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Dang, what a nosy brat. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises and she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca is excellent at her job teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk! They're cheap, but they're not good for you.
Wait, so like she's a teacher and you're a realtor type thing? Like, you guys look like you're in high school, plus you're in a classroom, so like, geez.
You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
You need to chill, woman. Here we go again. Dang. You're not my mom. I press my lips together and roll my eyes at her. I'm not entirely sure how I should feel whenever she goes on the mother hen mode. She means well. I'm glad someone's looking out for me, especially with my family living on the other side of the globe. But Becca's bossy attitude can be such a pain at times. She's more overbearing than Mama, and that already says a lot.
You're not my mom!
I didn't say I am.
Nope, but you're acting like one. You don't need to boss me around all the time.
She gives me a completely unimpressed look. Immediately, I brace myself for another round of reprimands from her.
I'm not bossing you around. I'm just telling you to at least mind what you're eating.
I'll eat whatever I want, woman, even if that means a dick, and I'm not even gay, but dang.
Remember what happened last year?
I almost choked on cum.
You ended up bedridden for 2 weeks after eating something bad, and I ended up having to listen to you cry about how those absences would take a huge chunk out of your paycheck.
I'm sorry, he was just so hot, and I don't know, I guess he just didn't wash his dick good enough or something.
Do you want that to happen again?
Please, I like the big dick.
No, Mom.
Okay, I'll be serious. Only a loud, frustrated sigh comes from her, while she pinches the bridge of her nose, likely to help ease the headache starting to form in her head. I bite my lower lip to keep myself from laughing out loud at the images she makes, expecting her to say more. But when, at last, she looks up, she's simply carrying a resigned expression on her face.
I'm serious!
Not my mom, Rebecca!
Maria Isabella Grace!
Dang, okay, now she definitely acting like a mom dad, huh? Cool. I shut my mouth after that. From the start, I know she's not really angry, but I don't want to push it. An angry Becca isn't someone I wish to cross in my lifetime. I've seen it happen and it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I'll stop.
I grumble, but she doesn't seem to care much, only giving me a small, acknowledging nod.
Good. Look, if you need anything, tell me and I'll help in any way I can.
Thank you.
You don't have to do this alone.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue a lot. Sorry about that. We may argue about a lot of small, petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca, taking a quick glance at something behind me, probably the clock hanging above the notice board, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute.
Oh, we're in her okay. But still, she looks like she's in high school herself. She should be looking like 30 or something, jeez.
We can catch up later.
Or at least like 20.
Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
Thanks, will do.
You bet!
With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history textbook. She's probably working out her lesson plan for next week, or trying at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. Gesundheit, nah, that's if you see, I don't know, excuse you, something. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. Ah, this is precisely why I followed her here in the first place. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying for other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
That's cool, like her voice even changed a little bit there. I level her a flat look. She has a cold for a couple of days now, something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately, and, despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed her. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it waringly. Oh, whoops. Whatever. When I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I am not letting her have.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts her gaze back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation in my short visit. With a wave of goodbye, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is... well, that's a cool sound. Kinda sounds like thunder, but who knows? Probably just because, like, the mansion's... who knows? The mansion is in some ways out of the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Locksporn City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. Just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you a cautious, sidelong glance. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted here, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up on the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. Man, I suck at reading. I should just stop. No, I'm kidding. I'm doing my best, guys. I avert my eyes from the window as soon as the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to do some last-minute reviews of the mansion's documents yesterday. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucked it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway.
Rose?
Guess again.
Oh, that's a dude? That looks like a chick, bro. That voice.
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah, you know the indie movie he's been working on for months? The premiere's going on tonight at a film fest, and he's really excited to watch it with us. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
That's cool, like even the phone has a timer thing going.
Cool, I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village. I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
Ash chuckles from the other end, and I can't help but roll my eyes at him.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever. Bye.
Stupid asshole. Always teasing me whenever he sees the chance. Dude, that's cool. I used to call my sister that because her name was Ashley. But anyway, I'll show him who's tough. Okay, well, anyway, I think that's about it for this episode, and I hope you enjoy. If you'd like to see more, please leave feedback, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, please, I mean it, because you guys never do, except my one friend. But, like, honestly, I gotta know what you guys like, what you want to see, and all that, so definitely do that, and I hope you enjoyed. See you in my next video. Peace out.